I'm Michelle Alston with Goats to Go here in Georgetown, Massachusetts, and this is my mother, Maureen Alston, who started all this stuff in the late 70s. Our farm is actually called Great Rock Farm, and we've been doing business as Goats to Go for the last at least 13 years now. The term Goats to Go came from my father, Alan, who's the mastermind behind all this craziness with our goats. And in the early 2010s, he started Goats to Go, which was bringing our goats to eat brush and poison ivy at people's houses. So we're all over location in Essex County as well as beyond, and we have about 130 goats. We rotate at different projects. We're our brush and poison ivy control. We bring the average about 10 to 15 goats per backyard job. We do large jobs and small jobs. We've done some cemeteries where it takes a lot longer and we bring up to 50, 60 goats, and they really get the vegetation quickly done. We start early on the farm, feeding, cleaning, water, fixing troughs, checking on animals. So the goats can eat about, at full-grown goat, they can eat about 7 to 8 pounds a day. We don't just only have goats here on the farm. We have chickens, poultry, a bunch of dogs. We have a llama. The llama is a guardian animal, but that's Dolly. So Dolly lives with them and keeps them protected also. She'll chase canines away. We have over 120 sheep, which are actually at Southernton, Connecticut right now doing a solar field. We do that because we're part of the American Solar Grazing Association. Delilah and Belle, our Great Pyrenees, are right here. They're a year and a half old that live with the animals to keep them protected, mostly from coyotes. Pretty big dogs, but they are worth their weight in gold in terms of keeping the animals safe. We have a lot of fun here. We like sharing our animals here on the farm. I started the events with the goats in June of 2017. That summer was supposed to be just 2 events, and I ended up hosting 1,400 people that summer. Since then, I have gone full-time, and we do goat hiking, goat yoga, goat mingle, the comedy, as well as goat music nights. We did goat bingo, but the goats tend to eat the pieces of paper on people. The goat mingle is even more popular than the goat yoga. Goat mingle and snuggle. Sometimes they're snuggly, sometimes they just want to jump on you and get treats and interact with you, and people get brushes and learn about it. And it's just a beautiful time here on the farm. This is our beautiful lawn space. So we'll have classes during the week. For goat yoga, we're one of the longest running. This is our 8th season doing it. So the baby goat yoga we do from June to October. October they're larger, but they know how to jump on people and interact, and we dress them in costume for Halloween, which is quite adorable. People bring their own mats, or we rent a mat and you sit down and let the goats interact with you. I met some people over at Anonymous Brewing in Rowley last year that were doing comedy there, and we went to a comedy set and I said, how would you like to do comedy with goats? And he thought, well, that's an odd thing. Well, it's taken off and it is very, very popular. We are now in our 2nd season. We've hosted up to 100 people at one time. So we're interacting with the baby goats and a few of our yearling goats during the whole comedy. The comedy stage is actually right down here overlooking the pond. I have to say, goats are a lot of fun. Everyone likes to laugh. When you're with the goats, that's part of the fun when you're coming here and interacting with our goats. Our goats are real farm animals that are kind of moving around a lot, and they have a little bit different kind of presence around you than your average kind of petting zoo. So laughing is part of the fun with goats. The hikes in the off-season, we do them middle of September to middle of May. Come on. So this is 31 baby goats we have here. Come on, princess. Baby goats are called kids. So kids have a bunch of nannies. The nannies have a bunch of wild kids that they're taking care of. So because we don't bottle feed them, we let them just naturally be with their mom for the first 2 months of their life, and then we wean them, and then that's when they become really friendly. The kids get socialized by all the classes, and then when they get older, we keep both male and female goats, which are called does and nannies, and wethers, which are castor males, and then they go out to eat brush and poison ivy. So it's a whole cycle of training them and getting them ready for the classes, because we let our goats all stay with their mothers. Some places that do dairy and other things usually take the babies and do what you call bottle babies. You bottle feed them, but we let all of our babies stay with their moms. So all of our goats are tagged left and right. We tag the left when they're boys and tag the right when they're girls. And each year we use a different color in a numbering system that helps us keep track of their health throughout the rest of their life. The tag numbers also tell you the order of birth, and it also helps us keep track of which generation they are for breeding purposes. So we have a whole cycle of how we deal with our goats. There's a few of our yearling goats right here that came in last year. They were our star jumpers and our star hikers this winter. Adrian, Snowball, and Angel are them right here, so they're really friendly. Our yearlings come in so they can teach the babies how to do it, to get up on people, and they know they're going to get up there and get a little treat. Doesn't it feel like a little massage? So Princess is a star today. Isabella, you don't want to get up there? So you can go higher up too. And once they get used to it, they can actually jump on people's back. Angel, in particular, when she was younger, she could get on people this high. So this one, she's a star jumper already, a Princess. But yeah, we've been doing this one of the longest in the country. And why did goat yoga take off? I honestly couldn't tell you, but goats are adorable and they have a lot of different personalities. So I think that the interaction, people want experiences. They want something out of their everyday grind. They want an experience, right? People come multiple times throughout the whole year. They do hiking. They do our North Pole and Santa's Goat Farm that we do here. We do a fall festival now with goats in the hay wagon. So we try to keep new ideas coming, and we're always open to other ideas too, something fun. Most of my older hiking goats are here. So this is Pluto. He's probably one of the older ones we have right now. Goats lived 13 to 15 years. Pluto was one of my smallest goats quite a few years ago, and he is one of my favorites, and he comes on every single hike. And this one's Riddle. So Pluto's 6 years old. He was born in 2018. And then this is Riddle. He was the tiniest, cutest little guy. He has gotten bigger. Goats grow until they're about 5 years of age. So look at the size of Patch's horns. He's 5 years old now. So he's grown a lot. He walked in the Topsfield Fair Parade back right before COVID in 2018 when he was a baby, and he literally ran to everybody to get a goat treat along the route. We don't debutt our goats, so all of our goats, male and female, have horns here. So the greatest thing about in the winter here is we take them out and walk with them and exercise them, and then in the summer they're going to new locations all the time, which is really healthy for animals to move and do things. They make great pets, but you need a couple of them. So we always recommend, if people say that I want a goat, a lot of people are like, I want a baby goat. Well, they're herd animals. They get socially depressed and not happy, and they're going to make a lot of noise if you try to keep them as a single goat. So we recommend at least 3, because if you lose one, then you have 2 that are kind of bonded. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun and entertaining with goats, especially if they get out. Where are they going to run? To eat my mother's flowers. And if they get out, they trash the place. It's like a party because they poop and pee everywhere. Would I have thought that I would have be a mother to a bunch of kids? No. But always I love animals, so I really find it exciting that I can share my animals with people in a different type of atmosphere than most places that you can go to. So our animals are socialized and they have fun. I tell people, thanks for coming today. Now you're my goat's jungle gym for the summer. So you're part of their fun and learning how to interact with people. They'll follow me anywhere, these little goats.